Hi, my name is Rags. I almost forgot my name. My name is Rags, and I'm the Kenyan wine brat. And today I just was stumped. I I wanted to find out what grape variety the state of Washington is known for growing. So I posed this question to a guy whose Twitter handle on Twitter is called Alawine. So it's at Alawine. And by the way, mine is at Kenyan Winebrat. So anyway, I asked Alawine that question, and Alawine said Washington State is best known for its cabs. And some other guy called Connoisseur on Twitter overheard our conversation, and he told me, you know what, Columbia Crest is one of the best producers in the state of Washington. So I have with me a bottle from Columbia Crest, and it's a Cabernet Sauvignon. So here we go. I'm gonna show it to you. Ooh, there we go. Voila. Columbia Crest, Cabernet Sauvignon, Columbia Valley, 2008. So, okay, what I'm gonna do is I am gonna taste it, and give me a second. I have to get myself a good bottle. I mean, a good bottle. I mean, a clean glass. So, here we go. Cool. Voila. Mmm. Wine. It's been a while since I drank wine, so it's just a pleasure to get to drink this in the presence of my friends. Anywho, all that sentiment aside, I am totally gonna tell you what I think about the wine. So when I look, the first thing I do is usually look at the color, and it's deep red going towards purple, and the legs. I don't know whether you can see the legs of the wine. Maybe you can't, but it has really good legs, kind of like a lady. So anyway, it's very aromatic. I can smell some greenness, some grassiness to it. I smell fruits like oranges, bananas, and one distinct smell is, in Kenya we call it matomoko. And I don't know what Americans call it. I think it's called sweet apple in America. And it's not an apple. It's a fruit that is really not an apple, but it doesn't actually look like an apple, but it's called a sweet apple. So if you can, please Google it and you'll know what I'm talking about. But in Kenya, man, it's a delicacy. At least it's one of my most favorite fruits. This thing is spicy. And when I mean spicy, I don't mean like very spicy like Indian food. Gosh, excuse me. Bad manners. It's not as spicy as like hot Indian food. Many times when I go to an Indian restaurant, they ask me, do you want your food, when we cook your food, do you want it to be at number 2 or number 5 in terms of spiciness? So for those who don't know this, a number 2 is mild, and a number 5 is really hot. Number 2 to America, it actually means something else too. So after I drink after eating the Indian food, I usually tend to go for a number. Let's not even go there anyway. So let's move on, because I'm just yakking around. It's spicy, and in terms of spiciness, on a scale of 2 to 5, this is a number 2. So it's not that spicy, and I kind of like that. So what I'm doing is like I'm kind of like, when I sip, I open my mouth a little bit and just suck in air so that the air can mix around with the wine that I'm drinking, and it just makes all the elements in the wine become more pronounced, like come to the surface, so that I can be able to recognize what it is that I am drinking. If that makes any sense. So, this is a Cabernet Sauvignon. When I think of Cabernet Sauvignons, I think of big, bold, strong wines, like strong like Arnold Schwartz, what's his name, or strong, like in Kenya we usually say the word Omundu too strong, like this guy is really strong. So carbs are usually like Omundu too strong. But this cab that I've drank, honestly, like I drank it and I was like, where's the strength in it? It's not that strong. The tannins in the bottle, in the glass, are just mild. It's kind of like a strong guy who's on a diet, And I've nothing against that. But normally carbs are known for being strong, and the thing that usually, and the tannins are usually really strong too. And normally what people do when they buy carbs, many times, they usually just let the carbs sit and they just lay them down for years, sometimes like 5, 6, 10, 20 years, so that the tannins can get milder and milder. But this, right off the bat, it's a kind of wine that if I'm thirsty, go to the store, buy myself a Colombia Crest, Cabernet Sauvignon, and I just drink it even without decanting it. So to me, I think that's cool. I don't know about you, but personally, I really like that. So, Wine and Connoisseur, thank you so much. I really love this wine, and I will see you at the next episode. So while you depart, I will continue drinking this spectacular glass of wine, which I actually bought for a bargain. It was $10, so salute.